welcome to my channel. Welcome to my favorite air fryer recipe collab. Now this is a big one. There's 13 or 14 of us in this. You're going to get lots of good recipes. But first, let me thank Miss Danielle Nicole for hosting the collab and for inviting me to join in. I like using my air fryer. Now, some of you might have just got you one for Christmas. Maybe you're new. Maybe you're not sure exactly how to tackle that thing yet. But you're going to have, well, I say 13 or 14 different recipes to give a go in your air fryer. And if you're old hat and you've already, used to working with yours, you'll maybe have all these new things to try. Maybe you haven't tried before. So what I'm making is a mustard chicken, air fried mustard chicken. Don't let that freak you out because it does not taste like mustard. I promise you. I would not sit down and eat chicken that tasted like I was just eating mustard. I just wouldn't do it. I don't know what the mustard does and I don't know how it does it, but it does it. You got to be sure and you got to season your chicken well first, because that's you're going to get your flavor from, and the mustard does its magic. And then the rice flour is such a light, crispy coating, more so than regular white flour. It's a wonderful combination. Now, I'm married to the chicken connoisseur, and when he tells you that's as good a chicken as he gets deep fried, that means something. So, what I forgot to tell you, when I was making, I'm making more than the batch I made you. So you can probably hear my air fryer now. You can, how many ever chicken wings you're making, you go ahead and get them ready out on your wax paper, and they can just sit there waiting to go in the air fryer. You don't have to mix and shake up each batch as you cook it. Just go ahead and make the whole batch, let it lay there and rest on that wax paper. It will be just fine. So, thank you again, Miss Danielle. You be sure, when you get through looking at mine, you go look at everybody else, because there's a lot of good stuff coming out of this collab today. So, let's just go on into the kitchen, get started on some of the best chicken wings you'll ever eat. I'm telling you right now, make some of these for your family and you will be a rock star. Let's just go cook. Okay, so let's get started on our chicken wings. This pack came with the first and second joint and the tip cut off, and they were already cut. Sometimes I'll do whole wings, but this time I just opted to go with the little drumettes, but they call them wingettes because it's got both. It's like the drumette and the flapper, whatever you want to call that thing. I have already seasoned both sides with my house seasoning. It's Paula Deen's house seasoning. You can find the recipe on my website, or just Google Paula Deen's house seasoning and you'll find it. I put it on everything. So just get you a bowl, dump your wings in. Now, y'all know I'm gonna wear my gloves. First thing we need to do is you want I got this upside down because I've been letting it drain. Plain old yellow mustard. Nothing fancy. Real good coating. And if you're new to me, I don't like to touch raw chicken. If you do, you just get on in there and do it. Just make sure they're all good and coated. Now, this is the part where you can do it two ways. Let me slide that over here. I use this batter bowl, Batter Pro. This one, I've not been able to see it anymore. There's one I have linked, and I'm not doing this video to try to get you to buy nothing through my link. But this is what I like to use when I make my air fryer chicken with the rice flour, because it gives it the lightest coating of flour you can get. This is the Cajun Injector Batter Pro. They do have one on Amazon that's green. It's the exact same thing. If you were interested, you can go and look at that. This is just rice flour. I don't have the package because I keep it in here. It's just called rice flour, and that's all it is. It's just finely ground rice. Now, if you're on Weight Watchers and you count points, I have already done a video for regular mustard chicken and regular wings. The recipe states how much flour sticks to the wing. If you don't, you can go by that because what you do is, I'm getting all tongue-tied. I'm not measuring it because I don't count points now, and I've already got it written down, so I know pretty much how much flour is going to stick to the wing, so I know how to build my recipe for calories and carbs. If you are starting fresh, measure how much flour you put in, do all your coating, and then measure how much you have left, and that's how much flour you used, and just divide that among how many chicken wings you use. But it has this little section in the middle where the flour goes back and forth. But the first thing you want to do is to shake it on both sides to get some flour on both sides. You'll have less mess if you do it that way. Now, I was also going to show you, if you don't have one of these, we'll put some in a little dish. It's not going to be, I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be near as light. It'll be a heavier coating, and you're going to have more flour stick to it that way because you're not going to be able to shake it off as good as you are in here. But we'll go ahead and lay. You don't want to crowd it. You want to get a good, let's do like 4 in there, and then we'll do 1 in here. Yeah, just the that's not really that bad. The properties of rice flour are so light. See, that's not a bad coating at all. Now let's see how this compares, because this is all I use when I do the mustard kind. Oh, I'm fixing to have a mess. You see that? Shake it on one side, shake it back down. Now, can you see? Let me pull this one back over here because you're kind of off camera. Kind of see the difference? How lightly that's coated as opposed to that. That's still a light coating as far as something floured goes. So that's why I like this batter bowl. So let's just go ahead and finish those up, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, now the next step is to take whatever kind of oil spray you like. I like to use the butter flavored spray. This is pretty much the only thing I use this for. Pretty much. And I like to hit both sides. It just helps it get a little bit crispier and not have dry spots. Even though we dipped it in mustard, there still will be dry spots since we're not frying it down in any oil. I'm tell you what, you're not going to miss it. I guarantee you. Okay, let me get my air fryer basket. Okay, now you don't want to, I sprayed the inside really, really well. And I use the olive oil spray. I don't use the pan spray because they say it, the pan spray will give you a buildup. I don't know if that's true or not because I've never done it. I've never used it in any of my air fryers. So spray the inside of your air fryer with whatever kind of no stick spray you want to use. Now we want to put these in here. You can't really see what I'm doing, but you don't want to crowd them. You want to give them room for the heat to get around. So let's go over here. Okay, so I have the new wave. We're going to turn it on. We're going to put it on 400. First, one side, 12 minutes, and then I'll be back. Okay, so it's been in here 12 minutes. I'm hoping you can see how they'll look after that first 12 minutes. Now we're going to flip them. Can you see that? We're going to flip them for 5 minutes. Okay, so 5 minutes. Still on 400. Okay, the second 5 minutes is up. I'll let you look at those, and we're going to flip them one more time. We're going to do these another 5 minutes, and then they will be through. Okay, so that was the last 5 minutes, and look what we got. Doesn't that look like a plate of fried chicken wings to you? It is that spray of the cooking spray that does it. That's what does it. It keeps that flour from being dried out. So that was 12 minutes on one side. Flip it for 5 minutes. Flip it back for another 5, and that's what you get. Now, I hope you will try this on any kind of fried chicken you like, because I'm telling you, you will not miss the fried chicken. You will not think you're on a diet if you make your chicken like this. Chicken legs, breasts, thighs, whatever you like to eat, you can try it. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you try this chicken, I hope you like it as good as we do. Let me say one more time, big thank you to Miss Danielle Nicole for hosting this collab. I appreciate all your hard work and effort that you put into it. It was a big one. So I hope everybody gets around to see everybody's video. There's a lot of good food coming out of the air fryer today. So thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would love to have you around. What I say on every collab that I do, don't know what we'll do, but we'll have fun doing it. See you on my next video.